Start. Okay. Yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Anil Nair classes. My name is Ramya. I am your mentor for Arithmetic and Reasoning. Yeah. So, how did you start your day? My very first question every time. How did you start your day? With energy? With excitement? Yes? Yes? Tell me. As I already told you, start off your day with a fresh mood. Are you doing it? You know, this is a very important lesson which you have to follow. Okay? That will help you in future too. Right? So, did you all start off the day fresh? Good morning to everyone. Did you enjoy yesterday? Why? It was Holi, right? Happy Holi to all of you. Right. Anyways, so confirm me if my voice is clear. Is the audio clear? See, every day same problem. I say voice is clear, audio clear. Is the video clear? Tell me, are you facing any issues? If there is any issue, please let me know. Yeah, before going into the session, we will just make things all in a set. Let them be perfect, and then we will start off. Yes. Sandy. Okay, Sandy. Right. So, when everything is clear, right. So, what we were doing till previous sessions, we were talking about data interpretation. Yes, we have covered all the models of data interpretation. Yes, and then we have covered calendar based problems also, I guess, right? Calendar based problems. Yes, we have covered calendar based problems also. And what else? Direction based problems also. Yes. Okay. So, in this session, we are going to handle a different concept, that is clock based problems and some Venn diagram based problems. Okay. So, we will try to solve how we can tackle clock based problems in this session. Okay. right? So, before I enter into the session, I have given homework to every one of you. Yes, are you following it? Are you religiously practicing what I told you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Practice speed maths every day religiously, like you eat your food in the morning, afternoon and night, like you take bath every day. Do you take bath every day? Yes, it's up to you anyhow, that is not my problem, fine. But as you will eat, yes, morning, afternoon, night, right? As you religiously follow those things, same way practice speed maths. I told you practice tables, squares, cubes, calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, speed techniques, conversions from fractions to percentages to decimals and vice versa. Yes, daily dedicate 15 minutes for that. Done? Done? Okay. So, before entering into the session, for those aspirants who are attempting UPSC CSAT 2026, for them there is a very special course designed by Anil Nair sir. Here you will have a comprehensive coverage of complete syllabus of CSAT, all the previous questions explained, yes, and also upcoming models of questions which can be a probability of coming into the CSAT examination. Yes, all these models are covered in this course. Done? In case if you have to practice, there are many number of models, many number of practice sets, you can download them and practice. Okay. Not only this course, we have some other courses also as well in our app, that is for banking and insurance related, SSC, RRB, SIPC. Yes, and also for SIPC, there is a live class running in the evening. Yes, you can go check out Shiva sir's class. For those who want Telugu version of arithmetic and reasoning, if you want classes to be held in Telugu, yes, there is a class dedicated to specially for those students who are Telugu, those who want Telugu version. For them it is in the evening 6 to 8. Okay, go check out that also. Done. So, as I told you, we are going to start with clock based problems. Yes. So, first of all, in order to understand clock based problems, let me know everything is clear. Okay, fine. In order to understand clock based problems, first of all, what type of clock we are going to tackle? What type of okay, fine. CLOCK. Okay, what type of clock we are going to handle? It is the analog clock. Okay, we take analog clock, that is the dial clock. A clock which has a dial 12, 3, 9. What happened? Okay, fine. So, right, this is how an analog clock will look like, right? 7, 8, 10, 11. Yes. So, we are going to talk about analog clocks. We are not going to talk about digital clocks, right? Second thing, how many hands does a clock have? For an analog clock, how many hands do we have? Specifically 3 hands. Yes, what are they? R hand. Yes, I will write it in brief. Fine. R hand. Yes, minutes hand. And a seconds hand. Yes, seconds hand, minutes hand and second hand. So, in many of the clocks recently, we could see only these two. Okay, only these 2 hands are present, but that does not mean there are no seconds in a clock. Definitely, there are seconds in a clock. Yes. Now, tell me, 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. These are all basics which you have to know. Then 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds, right? Yes. So these things should be very clear. Okay, these things should be very clear for you. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Okay, right? Yes. Next thing, if you observe the clock, this is in a form of a circle. Though we have clocks in the form of square, different designs, but the dial which you see is always a circle. Yes, and we all know a circle to complete its circle. That means a circle, when it is starting from this point, to complete the circle, how many degrees it is going to take? Yes, it covers a distance of 360 degrees. Will you all accept? A circle to complete its revolution, yes, revolution or rotation? Rotation. Okay, fine. From this point it is starting, and to complete it, it takes 360 degrees. Done? Yes. So now another point is, if you take this clock, how many parts this is divided? See how many parts it is divided. It is divided into 12 parts. A clock is divided into 12 parts. That means, can I write 12 parts is equal to 360 degrees? Can I write this way? 12 parts is equal to 360 degrees. Then 1 part is equal to how much? 360 by 12. Yes, so 1 part is equal to 30 degrees. Yes, 1 part is what? From here to here, this part is 30 degrees. Similarly, from here to here, this part is 30 degrees. Yes, yes, 1 part is 30 degrees. We all got 1 part 30 degrees. Right? Right? Now what we will do, we will figure out the speed of hour hand, the speed of minutes hand, and speed of seconds hand, because all the problems will be on the same basis, right? So we will first calculate the speed of hours hand. Okay. How to calculate the speed of hours hand? What I am doing is, I will draw this diagram again. So till here this is clear, right? Yes. So this is a clock, fine. 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 and 11. Okay. So I am taking a time frame between 1 and 2. That means if this is the hours hand, okay, this is the hours hand. Okay. Now this time frame I am taking. So hour hand to move from 1 to 2. Hour hand to move from 1 to 2. How much distance does it cover? How we can tell? So this is the distance covered by the hours hand between 1 and 2. Yes. Yes. So this distance covered is how many degrees we have seen? 30 degrees. Yes. Right. So speed is equal to distance covered by time taken. Yes. Speed is equal to distance covered by time taken. Right. So distance covered is how much? 30 degree here. So 30 degree by time taken is how much? For an hour's hand to move from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, how much time it takes? 1 hour. From 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock it is taking 1 hour. 1 hour you break it into minutes, 60 minutes. But where it is? Yeah, 1 hour it is 60 minutes, na? Right? You are getting my point, how I am telling this. I took a clock and I want to calculate the speed of hour's hand. Okay, when I want to calculate the speed of hour's hand, what I am doing is I am taking a time frame. I am not taking the complete dial. Okay, I am taking a time frame. Yes, when I take a time frame between 1 and 2, the distance covered is 30 degrees. The distance covered is 30 degrees. That I wrote in the numerator, distance covered by time taken, speed is equal to. And then between 1 and 2, to cover the distance, how much time it is taking? 1 and 2, 1 hour only. 1 hour I am writing in minutes, that is 60 minutes. Yes. So, it is 3 ones are 3 twos are. So, the speed of hour's hand is half degree per minute. What does this mean, half degree per minute? That means this hour's hand for 1 minute it travels half degree. For 1 minute it travels half degree. Yes, is the concept clear till here? Hour hand for 1 minute it travels half degree. Cool? Right. Next we are going to calculate, this one is clear, right? I'll do it here. Let us try to find out the speed of minutes hand. Okay. Now the speed of minutes hand. When I am talking about the speed of minutes hand, the same thing I will do. Okay. Now this is hour's hand, no? Okay. Now what I will do, I will take minutes hand, the same time frame I am taking. Okay. Between 1 and 2. The same time frame I am taking. So, minutes hand is moving from 1 and 2. Okay, minutes hand is moving from 1 and 2. Now, same speed is equal to distance covered by time taken. Yes, for minutes hand to move from 1 and 2, how much distance it is covering? How much distance it is covering? 30 degrees. Right? Okay. How much time does a minutes hand, listen to my question carefully. How much time does a minute hand cover between 1 and 2? If minutes hand is at 1 and it is travelling all the way to 2, how much time it covers? 5 minutes. This gap is 5 minutes. Yes, right? Okay. So, here when this gap is 5 minutes, right? So, what we will do? Divide with 5. So, it is 5 ones are 5 6 are. That means the speed of minutes hand is 6 degree per minute. Are you all following me? Yes, these things are very important. These things are very important for you to calculate clock based questions. Okay. So, we got the speed of minutes hand as 6 degree per minute. What does this imply? That means for 1 minute, the minutes hand will travel 6 degrees. Yes, for 1 minute, minutes hand will travel 6 degrees. Yes, done, right? Now, similarly, if you take for seconds hand, okay, for seconds hand what I will do, because second hand will move very fast, I will take a complete circle. Okay, now I am taking the complete circle. Okay, right. So, the same thing, speed of seconds hand. The speed of seconds hand, same distance covered by time taken. I said I am considering the complete circle because it moves very fast. So, I am considering the complete circle. To complete a circle, how much distance does the second hand take? Complete circle is 360 degrees. Yes. So, second hand will cover complete 360 degrees. Yes. In how much time? See, the second hand should move complete 360 degrees. It will take how many seconds? 60 seconds. Yes. Yes. That means for 1 minute to complete, it should take 1 360 degree. For 2 minutes to complete, it should take 2 360 degrees. Yes. So, now it is covering 30 degrees. In how many seconds? 60 seconds. Following my point? I took complete 360 degrees. To cover the second hand, means the second hand to travel complete 360 degrees, it is taking how many seconds? 60 seconds. Okay. So, that means it is the speed of second hand is 6 degree per second. Very important, because we have taken seconds value. This is seconds. Yes, this is minutes. Anyhow, I have written there, that also minutes. Fine. So, this is seconds. So, 6 degree per second. So, what does this imply? For 1 second, the second hand will travel how much? 6 degree. Right? For 1 second, the second hand also will travel 6 degree. Is the concept till here clear? Yes? Please let me know if this is clear. Do you have any doubts? Okay. If the concept till here is clear, I will go further. See the point, we calculated speed of minutes hand, we calculated speed of hours hand, then we calculated speed of seconds hand. All this is there. Okay. Now, anyhow, we are not going to consider second hand, we will just consider hours hand and minutes hand, because many of the clocks we can see major portion hours and hours and minutes hand only, right? Yes, and always there is an angle asked between hours and minutes hand only. So, we will consider hours and minutes hand. Okay, right. So, point is clear till here. What else? Right. Now, okay. Now, listen to me carefully. Okay. So, here we could see, now we have to find, in case we have to find out the angle between two hands, we have to know the movement of both the hands together. Yes, movement of hours hand we have to know, movement of minutes hand we have to know. That means the movement of both hands together we have to know. Before that, tell me in which direction does this hands move? This is called clockwise direction. Yes, so our hand is moving in clockwise direction. Our hand is moving in clockwise direction. Minutes hand is also moving in clockwise direction. Yes, oh, this is not clockwise, this is clockwise. Okay. Right. So, now what does that mean? There is a concept called relative speed. Okay. What is this relative speed? I will tell you one thing. When there is an object travelling in one direction, let us say the object A. There is another object B which is travelling in same direction. Okay. There are two objects or there are two people A and B travelling in same direction. When two people are travelling in same direction, that means their relative speed will be, the speed of A is, let us say SA, speed of B is SB. Okay. In such cases, relative speed will be SA minus SB. Always remember, when two people are travelling in one direction, their relative speed we will take minus. Okay. We will subtract so that we will get the relative speed, because they are travelling in same direction. Okay. Similarly, when a person A is travelling in one direction, let us say his speed is SA, and another person is there, he is travelling in opposite direction, let us see it is SB, speed of the person B is SB. In such cases, when a person is travelling in one direction, other person is travelling in opposite direction, in such cases the relative speed will be addition. So, speed of A plus speed of B will be considered as relative speed. Okay. Is the concept clear till here? So, relative speed concept, it is SA minus SB. Here, if you observe, our hand is moving in C. Right. So, if you observe, let me take, this is R's hand, okay. and this is some minutes hand. Okay, right? Now, this hour hand is moving in one direction. Yes, the hour hand is moving in one direction. Minutes hand also is moving in the same direction. Yes, that means now the relative speed will be SA minus SB only. Speed of hours hand or speed of minutes hand minus speed of hours hand. Yes, speed of minutes hand is 6 degree per minute. Speed of hours hand is half a degree per minute. Yes, that means half a degree we can write as 0.5. So, 6 minus 0.5, that is equal to 5.5 degree per minute. Yes, this is the relative speed of both hours hand and minutes hand. Yes, what does that mean? What does this imply? In 1 minute, hour hand and minutes hand are at a distance of 5.5 degree. In 1 minute, hour hand and minutes hand are at a distance of 5.5 degree. What does that mean? The angle between them for 1 minute is 5.5 degree. Okay. Distance is nothing but the angle between them for 1 minute is 5.5 degree. Clear? Yes. Is the concept clear? Let me know if you have any doubts till now. So, this is the core concept. There are some 2-3 points which we have to find out, that while we are doing questions we will see. Okay? Right? Okay. If everything is fine, I will go to the questions. Question number 1. Okay. Read the question. By how many degrees does the minute hand move in the same duration of time in which the hour hand moves by 38 degrees? Okay. So, basically what are they saying? How many degrees does minute hand movement we want? They have given that hour hand moves to cover a 38 degree. See, for 1 minute, how much degree does hour hand change? We have to take for hour hand. Okay. For 1 minute, how much degree is hour hand changing, moving? Half a degree. Yes. Now, in how many minutes, our hand will travel 38 degrees. In how many minutes it will travel 38 degrees? That is 38 by 1 by 2, or can we write this as 38 into 2? Yes. So, it is 16, 3 to the 6, 7, 76 minutes. Basically, our hand in 1 minute if it travels half a degree, to cover 38 degrees it is taking 76 minutes. Clear till here? But the question is, we have to figure out the minutes hand. For the same time, okay, for the same time our hand is covered, the same time we have to calculate minutes hand degrees. Okay, we all know, now minutes hand we are calculating, right? We all know 1 minute, in 1 minute, minutes hand will travel how many degrees? 6 degrees. Then, in 76 minutes, tell me how many degrees does the minute hand travel? That is 76 into 6. Yes, so 6 6 are 36. Check the options ending with 6. Yeah, B, C and D are the options ending with 6. Fine. So, 7 6 are 42. 42 plus 3 is 45. So, the minutes hand will cover 456 degrees in 76 minutes. Clear? You understood how we have done this? Option B, 456 is the correct answer. Okay? Yes? So, according to the question, our hand movement is 38 degrees. So, we calculated to cover 38 degrees, how many minutes it took? 76 minutes. Question is, for the same minutes, how many degrees does minutes hand move? They are asking. For the same duration of time. Same duration of time means same minutes. So, for 1 minute 6 degrees travel, then 76 minutes, it is 76 into 6, which is 456. Done? Right? Next, question number 2. How many degrees will the minute hand move in the same time in which the second hand moves at 1080 degree? Basically, here we have to calculate for seconds hand first. Okay, we all know in 1 second the second hand will move how many degrees? 6 degrees. But now the second hand already moved 1080 degrees. So, for 1080 degrees, how many seconds does it take? We have to find out. For 1080 degrees, how many seconds does it take? That is 1080 by 6. Yes, when it is 1080 by 6, 6 1s are 6. How much? 6 7s are? 6 8s are. Yeah, 6 8s are. So, it is how much? It took 180 seconds. So, the second hand took 180 seconds to cover 1080 degrees. Convert these seconds into minutes because we want minutes hand movement. So, when you convert this 180 seconds into minutes, it is divided by 6, 60. So, it will be 3 minutes, right? 60 seconds is 1 minute, 180 seconds is 3 minutes. Okay. Now, they are asking for the same time, that is for same 3 minutes, how many degrees does the minute hand move? We all know, now we are calculating for minutes hand. We all know in 1 minute, minutes hand will travel how many degrees? 6 degrees. Yes. Then in 3 minutes, how many degrees it will travel? 3 minutes, how many degrees it will travel? 6 into 3, that is 18. Yes. Where is the answer? Option A, 18 is the correct answer. Yeah? Understood? Option A, 18 is the correct answer. Let's go for the next question. Question number 3. See it. How many times in a day the hour and minute hand will be at right angle to each other? This is one concept which I want to tell you. So, now first take a clock. Okay. Right. What are they saying? Hour hand and minute hand are right angle to each other. Okay. So, first of all, this is hour's hand. Let us suppose this is hour's hand. This is somewhere here. Okay. For hour's hand and minutes hand to be right angle to each other. So, somewhere here for this hour I am taking, somewhere here they are at 90 degrees. Yes. Yes. Similarly, this will travel in this direction, this will travel in this direction. Yes. Then, somewhere between 12 and 1 and somewhere like this. See, not exactly the numbers which I am taking. Somewhere like this, there is another 90 degree formed. You are getting my word. At 12 o'clock, from 12 o'clock, if you see, there is 190 degree formed. And later, they move, hour's hand is moving, minute's hand is moving. So, somewhere at this angle, I mean at this place and at this place, there is another 90 degree formed. From this, we can conclude one thing is, for every hour, we can see 290 degree, okay, not 290 ma, okay, hour we can see 290 degree angles formed, okay, but there is an exception. What is the exception? I will take some other color. Okay. The exception is, this will happen, here we get 290 degrees, fine. Here also we get 290 degrees, fine. But if you observe between 2 and 3, so when it is 2 o'clock, this is hour hand, yes, this is minutes hand, right, this is minutes hand, this is hour hand, this is minutes hand, there is no 90 degree formed now, okay. Now hour hand is travelling this way, minutes hand also travels, so somewhere, I am just erasing all these things just to make things clear. Okay, fine, leave it. So now this is, here it is 2, this is hours hand, this is minutes hand, okay. Now it is 2. Now hour hand will be moving at slow pace, minute hand will be moving at a fast pace, and at some time between 2 and 3, okay, at some time between 2 and 3, minutes hand will be somewhere here, okay. Now when does a 90 degree form? When the hour hand come at 3 o'clock. Only when the hour hand come at 3 o'clock, minute hand will go and reach 12 o'clock. Then there is 190 degree formed. Getting my point? That means here between 2 and 3, there is only 190 degree formed. Yes. Again, 3 and 4 we get 290 degrees, 4 and 5 290 degrees, 5 and 6 290 degrees, 6 and 7 290 degrees, 7 and 8 also 290 degrees. But again between 8 and 9, the same thing will happen as between 2 and 3. Then we will have only 190 degree formed. Okay. Again after 9 to 10 we have 290 degrees, 10 to 11 290 degrees, 11 to 12 290 degrees. Is the picture clear? Did you understand how we got this value? Did you understand how we got it? Please confirm me, because this is very much important. See, there is one thing you can just remember. The values. In case if they ask how many times they have right angle to each other, you can remember the values. But if you know the concept, even if you do not remember, you can calculate, right? So now between this 1 hour and this 1 hour, that is for 2 hours we can see only 1, okay. For 2 hours we can see only 190 degrees. Remaining 10 hours we can see 2 to 90 degrees for each hour, right, 2 to 90 degrees for each hour. That means it is 90 degrees will be formed, plus here 290 degrees are formed. So for 12 hour frame we can see 90 degrees plus 290 degrees, 20 plus 2, that is 22 times we can see 90 degree formed between the hour hand and minutes hand. This is for 12 hour frame, but in a day they are asking in a day. So when they are asking in a day has a 24-hour time frame. So 24 hour is nothing but double. So it is 22 into 2, which is 44. So we can see in a day 44 times 90 degree is formed between hour hand and minute hand. Clear? So option C 44 is the correct answer. Option C 44 is the correct answer. Done? Done. If this concept is clear, you will be able to figure out same concepts for other questions also. They will ask at which time they will be opposite to each other, at which time they will coincide with each other, how many times they can coincide with each other. Okay. Then also the concept will be clear for you if you understand how you can calculate. Right? Yes? Okay. Next question. Okay. Here it is 8 by 11, 34 8 by 11, 634 4 by 11, 32 4 by 11. Okay, these are options. Fine. So read the question. calculate the time when the hands of the clock meet between 6 and 7. Now they are asking, when does the hands of a clock meet between 6 and 7? Okay, we have to find out. Alright, so again taking a dial, it is easy if you take a dial, that's all. 12, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so they want a time frame between when they will meet between 6 and 7. First of all, you take hour's hand movement. Okay, this is hour hand movement. So hour hand to travel, hour hand to travel from, see, always clock starts at 12 o'clock only. So this hour hand to travel from 12 to 6. How much distance it covered? How much distance it covered? See, for each hour it covers 30 degrees. Yes, so hour hand to travel from 12 to 6. To travel from 12 to 6, it covers how much? 30 degrees into how many hours we are taking? 6 hours. Yes, yes. So it is 180 degrees. Right, it is 180 degrees. Okay. Next scenario, if you take, what we have to take? First of all, tell me if what I am doing is clear for you. If you have any doubts. Because without knowing the concept, no, you can't go further. Okay? You understood what I have done? See, our hand should travel till 6, no? From where it will travel? From 12 it will travel. So, from 12 to come to 6. 12 to come to 6, it is travelling how many degrees? 30 degrees for 1 hour. Total 6 hours. So, 30 into 6, 180 degrees. Yes, this is a movement of hour hand, but this hour hand, for every minute also it will move, for every minute also it will move. What we want, when does these both hour hand and minute hand coincide? That is what they are asking. Yes, listen to me carefully, they are asking, when does the hour hand and minute hand meet each other between 6 and 7. So, when we are talking about hour hand and minute hand movement, what I told you, both are travelling in same direction. So, can we take relative speed concept here? Okay. So, I am taking relative speed concept here. So, relative speed is how much? For 1 minute, we can see 5.5 degree difference. Yes. For 1 minute, we can see 5.5 degrees difference, and relative speed is 5.5. Yes. Now, we need time covered. Speed is equal to distance covered by time taken. We need at which time they are meeting each other. To find out at which time they are meeting each other, can we take this speed is equal to distance covered by time taken. So, speed is 5.5 degree. That is equal to distance covered is how much? The 6 has covered 180 degrees distance. So, 180 degree by time taken, or time taken is equal to 180 degree by 5.5, or we can write it as 1800 by 55. Yes, yes. So, 5 11s are 5 3s are 15. Yes. 5 3s are 15, 5 6 are 30. So, overall we get 360 divided with 11. That means 11 3s are 33, 30 remaining, 11 2s are 22, 8 remaining. So, it is 32 8 by 11. What is this 32 8 by 11? That means after 6 at 32 minutes 8 by 11 seconds, these minutes hand and hour hand will meet. After 6 past 32 minutes 8 by 11 seconds, this hour hand and minutes hand will meet. Clear? Yes. So, which option? 6 32 8 by 11 is the correct answer. 632 8 by 11 is the correct answer. Clear? You understood how we have come to the conclusion? We calculate the distance covered by hour's hand. Yes. Then we calculated the relative speed between hour's hand and minutes hand. When we got the relative speed, from there we got at which time they can meet between 6 and 7. Yes. So, at which time they are meeting between 6 and 7? It is 6 hours 32 minutes, that is after 6 32 minutes 8 by 11 seconds. Done? Right? Let me know if everything is clear. See, these problems, whatever it is, whether it is calendar or clock based problems, very important thing is repeated revisions. Okay? Because they test you logically. When they are testing you logically, just by solving it one time will not help you. Just by solving it one time, it will not help you. What you have to do? You have to repeatedly practice. Okay? Right? Let's go for the next question. What is this? 12. So, we will just pause this question, question number 5. I have a doubt with the question. Okay? So, we will pause this question and we will go further. We will see this question later. So, till here the point are clear, right? I told you, you have to repeatedly revise. For you to repeatedly revise, we have multiple number of practice sets available. Okay? Yes, if you are willing, if you are interested, or if you want to just check out, you can go check the description. There is a link given. Also in the comment section, the link will be given and all the details regarding the courses are given there. Yes. Not only that, in case I told you, you have to practice more and more. If you have to practice more and more, you have to watch this video at least 2 or 3 times so that the concept becomes clear for you. Yes, right? And if you have any doubts after watching again and again, then if you are having any doubts, you can comment down in the comment section. We'll answer back. Done? Not only that, please don't be selfish. Share this video to your friends. Yes, those who are interested to learn these concepts, those who are attempting for competitive examinations. Yes, this will be very helpful for them. And also, like this video if you like my content, right? Yes, subscribe to Anil Nair classes. Okay, let's go for the next question. Question 6. How many times from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. the hands of the clock will be at a distance of 30 minutes? See, at a distance of 30 minutes. First take the clock. Wow, what a diagram. Okay, let me draw it a little neatly. Trying to draw it a little. Okay, fine. Right, so what are they saying? This is 12. This is how much? 6, 3, 9. Okay. This is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 5. Okay. Till here only we can take. We need to take anyhow. What are they saying? Between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Okay, between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Right, between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. they are saying how many times does the hour hand and minutes hand, okay, hour hand and minutes hand are at 30 minutes apart. 30 minutes apart. Okay. See, if our hand is at 1 o'clock here, our hand is at 1 o'clock. I am not asking to talk about 1:30. No. If minutes hand is at 6 o'clock, the angle made here is less and the distance covered here is also just 25 minutes only. Yes. So, this is what they are not asking. What are they asking? 5, 6, 7, 8, this is 10, 11. Okay. They are asking between 1, from 1 to 4, okay, between 1 and 4, how many times there is a distance of 30 minutes. To get a distance of 30 minutes, they should be 180 degrees apart. Yes. if I ask you the distance of 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So, to have a distance of 30 minutes, they should be at 180 degrees apart. Yes. So, from 1 to 2, you can see there will be one time formation of 180 degrees. Similarly, between 2 and 3, you can see there will be another one time formation of 180 degrees. And between 3 and 4, we can see another one time formation of 180 degrees. Is the concept clear? Listen to me carefully. I will rewrite this. Okay. This is a circle. This is clock. Okay. For hour hand and minutes hand to have a distance of 30 minutes, if you see 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. That means to have a distance of 30 minutes, they should be at an angle of 180 degrees, right? So, for every 1 hour, we can see there will be one 180 degree angle difference for every 1 hour. So, between 1 and 2, you can see between 1 and 2 there is one 180 degree formed, between 2 and 3 there is another 180 degree formed, between 3 and 4 there is one 180 degree formed. So, how many times can we see there is a difference of 30 minutes? 3 times. Yes. Again, the same concept as I told you, for every 1 hour there is one 180 degree difference. For every 1 hour there is one 180 degree difference. But the case will be different between 5 to 7. Between 5 to 7 there is only one 180 degree formed. Why? If you see, so for this question the answer is 3 only. Okay, I am just telling the another concept. Okay, previously we talked how many times 90 degrees is formed, right? Now how many times 180 degree is formed we are talking. So this is 7, this is 8. So for every 1 hour there is one 180 degree formed, but between 5 to 7 what happens? This is hours hand, this is minutes hand. This is 5 o'clock, right? Now this 5 o'clock, hour hand is moving this direction, minutes hand is moving in this direction. So hour hand will move, minutes hand will move, minutes hand travels all the way, hour hand is traveling all the way. So when can we see another 180 degree? When minutes hand goes to 12 again. When minutes hand goes to 12 again. But when minutes hand is going to 12 again, where will be this hour hand? It will reach 6. Yes, that means between 5 and 6 there is no 180 degree formed. There is only one 180 degree formed at 6 o'clock. Again same thing will repeat between 6 and 7. Yes, by the time this hour hand reaches 7, minutes hand is only at 12 o'clock. So there is no 180 degree formed, right? That means between 5 and 7 there is only one 180 degree formed. Remaining all for every 1 hour there is each 180 degree formed. Clear? Clear? So now the answer for this 6th question is option A, 3. Let's go for the next question. During which of the following hour hands of the clock will not be exactly opposite to each other? See, just now I told you the hands of the clock will be opposite to each other is nothing but forming 180 degrees. So, for every hour, there is each 180 degree formation. So, here 1, here 2, here 3, here, oh sorry, okay. So, between 12 and 1 there is one 180 degree formed, between 1 and 2 there is one 180 degree formed, 2 and 3 1, 3 and 4 there is one 180 degree formed, 4 and 5 there is one 180 degree formed, but I told you between 5 and 7 there is only one 180 degree formed. Again between 7 and 8 one 180 degrees formed, 8 and 9 one 180 degrees formed, 9 and 10 one 180 degrees formed, 10 and 11 one 180 degrees formed, 11 and 12 one 180 degrees formed. Yes. Did you understand how the concept works here? Yes. So, except this 2 hour time frame, remaining 10 hours we have 180 degrees formed. Yes. Now, when, so they are asking at which time, they are not exactly opposite to each other. See, between 2 and 3 o'clock there will be exactly opposite. One time we can see 180 degree. Yes. Between 12 and 10 o'clock, 12 and 1 o'clock, sorry. Between 12 and 1 o'clock also, we can see at least one time 180 degrees formed. Between 8 and 9 o'clock also, we can see at least one time there is 180 degree formed. But between 6 and 7 o'clock, if you see, between 6 and 7 o'clock, there is no 180 degree formed. Only at 6 o'clock for one instance there is 180 degree formed. But between the time frame of 6 and 7, there is no 180 degree formed. Clear? Clear with the concept? Please let me know if it is clear. Right. If this concept is clear, it is very simple, very easy to tackle clock based problems. Okay. Right. Next question. What is the angle between the hour and minutes hand of a clock 25 minutes after they meet for the 5th time in a day? So, if you take a clock 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Right. Now, first time they meet at 12 o'clock, minutes and hours hand they are meeting at 12 o'clock. Second time at 1 o'clock, third time at 2 o'clock, fourth time at 3 o'clock, fifth time at 4 o'clock. Yes, fifth time at 4 o'clock. Okay. What are they saying? Angle between hour hand and minute hand of a clock 25 minutes after they meet for the 5th time. That means they met for the 5th time at 4 o'clock. Okay. At 4 o'clock is nothing but somewhere between 4. Okay. Between 4 and 5. Fine. Okay. Fine. At 4 o'clock they met for one time. Later, minutes hand is travelling. So, minutes hand is reaching 25 minutes. After meeting at 4 o'clock, minute hand travels another 25 minutes. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, now minutes hand is here. Minutes hand is here. After travelling another 25 minutes, the minutes hand is here. Now, they are asking what is this angle? They are asking what is this angle? First of all, let me clear up one thing. When hour hand and minutes hand are meeting each other, okay, when hour hand and minutes hand are meeting each other, what is the angle made by them? What is the angle made by them when minutes hand and hour hand coincide? Meeting each other is nothing but coinciding. Yes. Is this legible? You know, are you able to clearly see this color? I will change the color. Okay. So, hour hand and minutes hand okay, hour hand and minutes hand, when they coincide, the angle made by them will be how much, ma? 0 degree. Yes, when two things are parallelly coinciding on one another, angle made by them is 0 degree only. That means here we need not calculate the distance covered by hour's hand. Yes, we just have to calculate the distance covered in 25 minutes. How much distance is covered in 25 minutes? See, Now we know there the movement of hour hand is happening, movement of minutes hand is happening. Yes, when two things are happening at a time, when what I told you, we can take the concept of relative speed. Yes. So for 1 minute, they are at a distance of 5.5 degree. Now for 25 minutes, there will be at a distance of how much? Calculate. 25 into 5.5. Or can I write this as 550 by 4? How did I write this 550 by 4? I just multiplied with 100, divided with 100. Just to take the percentage of it. Anyhow, you can calculate like this also. Okay. 4 ones are 4. Yes. 4 3s are 12. See the option? Yeah, option B, option D are starting with 1 and 3. Okay. 4 3s are 12. 3 is remaining. 4 7s are 28. So where is the option? 137. So 137.5 degree is the angle made between hour hand and minutes hand. Clear? Right? It's 137.5 degree. Done? Understood? Okay. Always remember, because they are coinciding, their angle is 0. That's why we are not calculating the distance covered by hour hand. Okay? Right. Next is question number 8. Sorry? The previous one was question number 8? Oh, okay. Next is question number 9. What is the reflex angle between hands of a clock at 5:40? Okay. So, first of all, hands of a clock are at which time? 5:40. Okay. This is clock 12, 6, 3, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. So, hands of a clock are 5:40, 5 hours and 40 minutes hand. Yes, this angle is internal angle. Okay. Now, we are asking reflex angle. Reflex angle is nothing but the angle between 180 degree and 360 degree. Whatever the angle which is more than 180 degrees and between 180 degree and 360 degree, that is reflex angle. According to this question, the reflex angle is nothing but the remaining angle. The remaining angle they are asking. This is internal angle, the remaining angle they are asking. First of all, case 1. For hour's hand to travel 4 hours. Hour hand, first we are taking the speed of hour's hand. Hour hand to travel 4 hours, it took 4 into 30 degrees. Will you accept? It is 120 degrees. Yes. Not only this, our hand is traveling. Yes. Along with that, for every minute, our hand will travel half degree. So, that also we have to add. So, plus for every minute, our hand is, see, for every 1 minute, our hand is traveling how much? Half degree. Yes. Right. So, how many minutes happened already? 40 minutes. For 40 minutes, our hand will travel how much? Into 1 by 2. So, 2 ones are 2 twos are. So, it is 140. It is 140 degree. Right. This is the movement of hour's hand. Now, take the movement of minutes hand. When you take the movement of minutes hand, we know that 1 minute, minutes hand will travel 6 degrees. So, for 40 minutes, it is 240 degrees. Yes. Please check once, is the calculation correct? $540 only, no? Okay. 540. So, from 4 to 8, this is 20 minutes, na? Once again, cross check this, ma. Read the question again. Are you getting the answer? Are you getting the answer? Cross check this. Okay. Where did we go wrong? Fine. What we'll do? We'll take the relative speed concept and see. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Coming back to the question, just to see, we'll take relative speed and see whether we'll be able to get the answer. So it is 540. It's 540. So they are asking reflex angle. Okay, that is also clear. First of all, calculate how much distance the R hand moved. So when you take R hand movement, how much distance it moved? Previously we have taken 4 times, no? Actually it is 540. So it covered 5 hours. There we have gone wrong. So 5 into 30 degrees. So the distance covered by R hand is 150 degrees. Okay, till here it's clear. Now R hand is moving and Minet's hand is moving. So when 2 hands are moving, we talked about relative speed. So we'll take the relative speed concept. Okay. When you take the relative speed concept, what happens? We know for 1 minute it travels 5.5 degree. Yes. For 1 minute it is travelling 5.5 degree. Okay. So how much degree difference they are having? 5.5 degree difference they are having. Right? Okay. Fine. So now for 40 minutes we need, right? Where am I going wrong? Are you able to get the correct answer? Please check once. Are you able to get the correct answer? Yeah, correct only. For 1 minute 5.5 degree. They are moving at 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes. Someone commented? Yeah, this is right. Very good, very good. So it is 40 into 5.5. Okay. So 5 fours are 20, 5 fours are 20. It's 220 degrees. This is Minet's hand movement. Yes. The relative speed is 220 degrees. Clear. But we need this angle, right? Now we have this angle and this angle. The total angle we have, and we have angle between this one. Yes, that means in order to get this angle, you will subtract this from this. Sorry, you will subtract this value from this value. So 220 minus 150. Do 220 minus 150 is how much, ma? 15 plus 7 is? Yes. So it's 70 degree. Right? Yes. So calculation, previously also we have done it right, but what we have done, we took 4 here. Where it went wrong is, it is not 4 hours, no, it is 5 hours 40 minutes. So we took 4 here. So 4 hours we took, that is the reason we got a wrong answer. So here we got 150 degrees, our hand is taking. Yes. And Minet's hand is taking 220 degrees. We want angle between our hand and Minet's hand. So we have to minus the our hand movement now. That is what we have done. We have minused our hand movement. So internal angle we got 70 degree. Internal angle we got 70 degree. But when you, what we want reflex angle. How can you get reflex angle? 360 degrees minus 70 degrees. Total 360 degrees minus 70 degrees, you will get reflex angle. So 360 degree minus 70 degree is how much? 290 degree. Yes, clear? So option B, 290 degree is a correct answer. Okay? Okay. So taking the values is very important, ma. Here because of one small issue, that taking 4 instead of 5, we were able to do a wrong sum. But now it's clear. So we took 5. Yes, Is the concept clear, ma? Please tell me. Okay. Right. Let's go for the next question. Question number 10. How many times between 11 a.m. and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. the hands of the clock will coincide? Okay. This is a clock. So, between 11 a.m. and 10 p.m. Okay, between 11 and 10 p.m. I already told you, for every 1 hour they will coincide once. For every 1 hour they will coincide once. But here again there is an exception. What is the exception? The exception is between 11 and 1. Between 11 and 1. If you see at 11 o'clock, this is how the angles are. This is how it is, right? Now, from 11 o'clock it is travelling, minutes hand also it will travel. From 11 o'clock it will travel, this hours hand will travel, minutes hand will travel. For both of them to coincide, again when it will happen? Only at 12 o'clock it will happen. That means between 11 and 12 there is no coincidence. Similarly, again if it has to coincide at 1 o'clock, there is no coincidence, because now eight, 6, 7 or 5, okay, this is 11. So, from 11 to 12 we have seen there is no coincidence. There is only one coincidence, that is at 12 o'clock. Again now the hour hand and minutes hand will travel. Hour hand is travelling this way, minutes hand is travelling this way. When it reaches 1 o'clock, the minutes hand will be at 12 only, no? Yes, that means there is no coincidence between 12 and 1. That is why I told you, between the time frame of 11 and 1, there is only one time coincidence. Apart from that, remaining all, for every 1 hour we can see one time coincidence. That means between 2 and 3 they coincide once, 3 and 4 they coincide once, 4 and 5 once, 5 and 6 once, 6 and 7 one time, 7 and 8 one time, 8 and 9 one time, 9 and 10 one time. Yes. So, overall how many times it is coinciding? From 11 to 10, no? 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Sorry, again between 1 and 2 also there will be 1, no? Between 11 and 12 there is 1. Between 1 and 2 there is 1. So, overall it is 10 times they coincide. 10 times they coincide for this question. For this question, 10 times they are coinciding, ma, because they are asking between 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. But in general, for a clock, if you see, 11 times they will coincide. To complete one circle, 11 times they will coincide. Okay? And to complete one day, how many times they will coincide? 22 times they will coincide. 12-hour frame, 11 times they coincide. Then this one, 24-hour frame, how many times it will coincide? Double of 11, 22 hours. Clear? Clear? Right. Next question. Question number 11. See what are they asking? What is the angle in degrees between the hands of a clock at 5:30? 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Right? Yes, they are asking angle between hour hand and minutes hand at 5:30. First of all, let us calculate hour hand movement. Okay, hour hand movement to cover 5 hours. How many degrees it is taking? 5 into 30. Okay, plus after 5 hours it travels, no? For every minute it travels half degree. How many minutes it completed? 30 minutes it completed. So, it is travelling half a degree for 30 minutes. So it's 2 ones are 2 ones are 15. Okay. So 5 threes are 15, 150 plus 15. That is 165 degrees is the movement of hours hand. Yes, they ask angle between, okay, hours and minutes hand. So now talking about minutes hand. Minutes hand, we all know for 1 minute it travels how many degrees? 6 degrees. So for 30 minutes it is traveling how many degrees? 6 into 30, that is 180 minutes, 180 degrees. What we want? We want the angle between minutes hand and hours hand. In order to get angle between minutes hand and hour hand, minutes hand it travels all the way. So we got complete degree as 180 degree. Yes, hour hand it travelled from here to here. This degree we got 165 degree. If you subtract total degree covered by minutes hand minus total degree covered by hours hand, we will get this angle. Yes, so that is what we are doing here. So total degree covered by minutes hand is 180 degree minus total degree covered by hour hand is 165 degree. Yes, 180 minus 165 is how much, ma'am? Add 15 to it. Yes. So option C, 15 is the correct answer. Yes, clear? What we are doing? Minutes hand travelling 180 degrees. From here minutes hand is travelling 180 degrees. So this is the angle. Next hours hand will travel 165 degrees. So from here till here our hand is travelling 165 degrees. We want this angle. Yes, we want this angle. When we want this angle, we have to subtract total minutes angle minus total hour angle covered so that we get this value. The same thing we have done here. So it is 15 degree. Right? Okay. Next question. What happened? Am I going too fast? Please let me know. Okay. Before going into this question, just give me 1 minute. I will just give you 1 minute, not even 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Just try to process what we have done till now. Did everything is clear? Is everything is clear? You should completely focus while preparing for, while writing clocks or calendars. You should completely use your mind while doing it, solving it. Okay, because it's more logical. Fine. 12th question. What is the time in the mirror image of the clock when the actual time is 6:30? So, see, actual time is, this is 6, this is 7. So, actual time is like this. Okay, 6:30. Right. Actual time is 6:30 it seems. So, there is a mirror. In mirror, how we can see it? Ulta? Yes, like this, somewhat like this. Yes, how can we get the value here? How much time it is showing, how can we get? Simply, for 12-hour framework, no? What we will do is, given time, we will subtract, okay? Given time from 12 o'clock, or 12 o'clock we can write as 11:60. Any problem? 12 o'clock we are writing as 11:60. Yes, so 11:60 subtract 6:30. This is 30, this is 5. So in the mirror it shows 5:30. So option B, 5:30 is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Next question. This is not working. Fine. No worries. Okay. At what time between 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. the angle between the minute hand and hour hand will be 5.5 degrees. Okay. So actually this question we have to pause. Okay. We paused one question before. Yes, that is third question I guess. Third or fourth question. this also I have some doubt with the question, so we will pause this question here. We will handle this question in later sessions, okay, this and that question, right. So, we will go for the next one. 14th question. If a clock gains 5 minutes per hour and was set right at 10 am, okay, clock is set at 10 am, fine, and it is gaining 5 minutes per hour. What will be the angle between both hands at the time that the clock will show at 4 pm on the same day? See, there is a clock 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Clock is set at 10 am. Fine. And for every hour, what is happening? There is a gain of 5 minutes. There is a gain of 5 minutes. 5 minutes gain. Right? Okay. Now, what they are asking at 4 o'clock, time travelled from 10 to 4, okay, at 4 o'clock. How many minutes does the minute hand show? For every hour 5 minutes. So, 10 to 11 5 minutes, 11 to 12 5 minutes, 12 to 1 5 minutes, 1 to 2 5 minutes, 2 to 3 5 minutes and 3 to 4 5 minutes. Overall, we can see 6 times there is an increase of 5 minutes. When 6 times there is an increase of 5 minutes, that means it will accumulate to 30 minutes. So, when our hand is at 4 o'clock, the minutes hand will be at 30 minutes distance. Yes, that means minute hand is travelling 30 minutes. So, it shows 4:30. It is showing 4:30. What are they asking? They are asking angle between both the hands. They are asking this angle. So, now take same concept, hour hand calculation. To cover 4 hours, it is taking 4 into 30 degrees. That is 120 degree. Plus, it will also travel for every minute. It travels how much? Every minute it is traveling 30 degree, half a degree. So, 30 minutes it covered, 30 minutes into half a degree, which is 15 degree. So, overall it is 120 plus 15, that is 135 degree. This is the coverage of hour's hand, okay. That hour's hand, it travelled this much, or the degree covered by hour hand. Next is minute's hand. If you take minute's hand, it covered 30 degrees, it covered 30 minutes, So, 1 minute is 6 degrees, then 30 minutes is how much? 6 into 30, that is 180 degrees. I told you in the before question, to get this angle, what we have to do? To get this angle, what we have to do? We have to subtract hour's angle movement and we have to subtract this minute's angle movement to get to this value. So, that means it is 180 degree is the minute's hand movement and 135 degree is the hour hand movement, right. So, 180 minus 135 is how much, ma? 45 degree. Yes, so option A, 45 degree is the correct answer. Clear? Right? Okay. Question number 15. In the mirror image of a clock, what will be the time if the hour hand is between 7 and 8 and minute's hand is at 3? So, what are they saying? In the mirror image of a clock, what will be the time if hour hand is between 7 and 8 and minute's hand is at 3? So, basically, what are they saying? 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 and 11. Okay. Okay. So, what are they saying is, here the hand is between 7 and 8, hand is between, which hand is between? Our hand is between 7 and 8, minute's hand is between, minute's hand is at 3. So, this is how it is there, that means it is 7:15. So, mirror image, if you want, what I told you, subtract it with 11:60 or 12 o'clock, 11:60 minus 7:15, how much will get? It is 45, yes, and It is 4. Yes, it's 4:45. What are they asking? What time it will show, right? It shows 4:45. So, option C 4:45 is the correct answer. Clear? In the mirror image of a clock, what will be the time? Yes, it is 4:45. Okay. Next question. Okay. Before going into the next question, let me know if you have any doubts from your end. Is everything fine? Okay, fine. So, yes, for those students I am telling you, in case if you want more number of practice sets, more models, okay, and you know, if you want a comprehensive package, this is for you. That is a special CSAT module by Anil sir. And see, very importantly, these live classes will be helpful. But in case if you want in-depth analysis of a topic, if you want all the PYQs and expected questions which can come up in future, yes, everything is accumulated and put in one course, yes, with a very minimal fees. Go and utilize it, right? Not only for this, those aspirants who are preparing for banking exams, insurance exams, SSC, SIPC, for all the students there are very special batches available at Anil Nair Classes app. If you want, just go and check out the description and the link which is given in the comment section. Yes, you will get complete details of the course. And also, in case if you have further doubts, you can comment down, I will answer for that. Not only for those students who are in live, for those students who come up later and watch the video, if you have any doubts regarding the concept, because it is not easy at one time to get, of course, now it might be easy, but once after 2 or 3 days when you are solving questions, it might become tough. At that time, once again rewatch the video, still you don't understand, comment down, we will answer back. Done? Done? And if you like this session, don't forget to hit that like button. Right. So, we are going for the next question. Question number 16. See question number 16. A watch gains 6 minutes per hour and was set right at 1 p.m. What time will it show at 11 p.m. on the same day? So, basically, this is the watch. Okay, this is the watch. And what are they saying? It is set at 1 p.m. It is set at 1 p.m. Okay, and it is gaining how much? It is gaining 6 minutes per hour. It is gaining 6 minutes per hour. Now, they wanted the time at 11 o'clock. What will be, I mean, in watch, at which time it will show if it is at 11 o'clock. So, for every hour it is 6 minutes. So, from 1 to 11 if you take, there are 10 hours completed. So, 10 hours for every hour 6 minutes. So, 10 hours it is 60 minutes ahead. So, at 11 o'clock if you have to see, the hand is already 60 minutes ahead. When the hand is already 60 minutes ahead, 60 minutes is nothing but 1 hour. That means at 11 o'clock, it actually should be 11 o'clock, because it is gaining 6 minutes for every hour, it shows 12 o'clock. It shows 12 o'clock. 60 minutes ahead, 1 hour ahead. So, it shows 12 o'clock. So, answer A, 12 a.m. is the correct answer. Yes? Right? Okay. So, now, in case here there will be a comment trap in the examination. Here it is set at 1 p.m. They will ask if it is set at 1 a.m. When it is set at 1 a.m. and at 11 a.m., what will be the answer at 11 a.m.? That will be 12 p.m. You are getting my word? If they change this a.m. p.m., in answers also we will have a.m. p.m. That very important, okay. If this is set at 1 a.m. and at 11 a.m. if you want to know, then it will achieve 1 hour ahead, then it will go 12 p.m. Clear? Clear? Sir, doubt? Doubt? Is it confusing? No confusion. Only thing is, what I want to tell you is, please check whether it is given as a.m. or p.m. According to that, give your answer. Okay? Right. What is the angle traced by the hour hand at 3:20 am if clock started at 11 pm? Actual clock starts at 12. Yes. This is 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Actual clock starts at 12. So, now this is at 3:20. Okay. 3:20. But what they told, the clock is starting at 11. The clock is starting at 11. So, we want hour hand tracing. We want only the angle traced by hour hand. We don't want the angle between hour hand and minute hand. We don't want that. We just want the angle traced by hour's hand. Okay. See, if hour hand is starting at 12 o'clock, what is the angle traced here? The number of hours into 30 degrees. Every hour it is 30 degrees. Yes. So, 30 degrees. It's 90 degree. But as this hour hand is starting at 11 o'clock, there is an addition of 30 degrees. So, plus 30 degrees. So, overall hour hand traced how much? 120 degree. Hour hand traced 120 degree. But here this is not what happened. Later, for every minute also hour hand will move. That means we have to add, for every minute our hand will move how much? Half a degree. Yes. So, for 20 minutes if you want, 20 minutes, how much time it will take? 20 into half, that is 10 degree movement will be there. We have to add this now, both. It's only movement of our hand plus our hand moving with respect to minute's hand. So, it is 120 plus 10, which is 130 degrees. So, the angle traced by our hand is how much? 130 degrees. Clear? Yes? Right. Next is question number 18. Find the angle between hour and minute hand at 11:20. They are asking us to find the angle between hour and minute hand at 11:20. Are you able to understand the concept? Any doubts, please let me know. Okay. At 11:20. We want this angle. Okay. See, first of all, our hand movement. Okay, our hand movement. To travel 11 hours, how much distance it travelled, how much angle it covered? 30 degrees. Our hand. Okay. Plus. Similarly, our hand will travel for every minute, it will travel half a degree. That means for 20 minutes coverage, it travelled half a degree each. So, 2 ones are 2 tens are 11 threes are 33. So, 330 plus 10 it's 340 degree is the coverage of hour's hand. But we need minute's hand also. So, minute's hand for 1 minute it covers 6 degrees. So, for how much? 20 minutes. Yes. For 20 minutes it will cover how much? 6 into 20, that is 6 to the 12, 120 degree. So, minute's hand is covering 120 degree, our hand is covering 340 degree. So, overall we need this angle, right? This angle how we are getting? 340 minus 120, 340 minus 120, how much? This is 20, 3 minus 1 is 2. So, 220 degree is the angle between 11:20. Where is the option? Option B, 220 degree is the correct answer, right? Okay. Going for the next question. If the time in the mirror is 8:15, then what is the angle between both the hands? See, first of all, in the mirror, this is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. In the mirror, what we can see? We can see that the time is 8:15. 8:15, right? So now normally if you want, in the mirror time is 8:15. Normally if you want, same method, subtract it from 1160, 8:15. Yes, how much you are going to get? It's 45 and angle between both the hands, no? Okay, 45, 345. So we want the angle between 345. So calculate for hours hand, to cover 3 hours, it will take 3 into 30 degrees, plus to cover another 45 minutes, it is going to take 45 into half a degree. Yes, 3 3s are 90 degree, plus 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So plus 22.5 is the hour hand coverage, right? So 90 plus 20 is how much? It's 112.5 degrees hour hands coverage. Okay. Next, talking about minutes hand, we all know 1 minute will take 6 degrees. Then how many minutes? 45 minutes. 45 minutes, it's 45 into 6. 6 5s are 30. Yes. 24. 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 3. 24 plus 3, how much? 270 degrees. We need the angle. When we need the angle, subtract this value from this value. Sorry, subtract this value from this value. That is 270 minus 112.5. Do the answer. 270 minus 112.5. How much you are going to get? Half only. Okay, fine. See, 270 minus 100 is 170. 170 minus 12. 170 minus 10 is 160, minus 2 is 157. So answer will be 157.5. Option A, 157.5 is the correct answer. Yes, hope this is clear for you. Please let me know if you have any doubts. If there are no doubts, we'll go further. Okay, right? Clear? Next question. Question number 20. A watch was observed to be 5 minutes slow at 10 p.m. on Sunday. So, on Sunday 10 p.m. the watch is 5 minutes slow. Okay. And then it was noticed to be 7 minutes fast at 10 a.m. on subsequent Thursday. That is the next Thursday. The next Thursday. When you see the next Thursday, 10 a.m. it seems. 10 a.m. it is 7 minutes fast. Here this is 5 minutes slow. Here this is 7 minutes fast. So on an average, if you see, there will be a gain only, because fast is 7 minutes. So there will be a gain only. How much gain can we see? 7 plus 5. There will be a 12 minutes gain in the watch. One thing is clear. Yes. 12 minutes gain. This 12 minutes gain, for how many hours it distributed? Let us see. See, Sunday 10 p.m., Monday 10 p.m., Tuesday 10 p.m., Wednesday 10 p.m. Yes. So, here to here 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours. How much? 72 hours. 72 hours plus this 12 hours only, 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. So, overall this is 84 hours. Right? Right? So, in 84 hours we can see there is a gain of 12 minutes. That means how many hours ahead this has gone? How many hours ahead the watch has gone? 84 divided by 12. Yes? 12 7s are 84. That means according to this we can see that there is a 7 minutes ahead, sorry, there is a 7 hours ahead movement of watch going on between this time. Okay, 7 hours ahead it is there. It is already moving 7 hours ahead. Now, point is, it is 5 minutes slow on Sunday. That means, if it gains 5 minutes, it will come to its actual time. Yes, if it gains 5 minutes, it is 5 minutes slow. If it gains 5 minutes, it will come to its actual time. So, can we take gain 5 minutes? If there is a gain of 5 minutes, then for this 7 hours ahead, we can multiply this 5 minutes to get at which time the time will be actual time. What is the question? When did the watch show the correct time? So, at which time it can show correct time? It is 7 into 5. 7 5s are how much? 35 hours. That means from starting 10 p.m. after 35 hours, it shows correct time. See, very important point is 7 minutes fast is there, 5 minutes slow is there. So, on an average we have taken, not on an average, if you compare there will be a gain of 12 minutes. So, that 12 minutes we have taken. And this 12 minutes distributed among 84 hours. That means how many hours ahead it started moving? 7 hours ahead it started moving. Yes. But as there is a 5 minutes slow, if there is a 5 minutes gain, then it will reach to the exact correct time. That is what we have done. We have gained 5 minutes multiplied with this 7 hours to get the actual time. So, after 35 hours, we can see correct time. When can we see correct time? You see, Sunday, Monday 24 hours finish. Yes. Monday to Tuesday, Sunday to Monday 24 hours finished. Okay. So, 35 minus 24. How many hours remaining? 11 hours are remaining. So, from Sunday 10 p.m. to Monday 10 p.m. 24 hours finished. Remaining 11 hours we have to add. Add 11 hours to 10 p.m. Add 11 hours to 10 p.m. 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. 2 hours finished. That means remaining 9 hours from 1 to 9 a.m. That means Tuesday 9 a.m. we can see the correct time. Tuesday 9 a.m. we can see the correct time. Is this concept clear? Yes, right? We have divided it after 35 hours. From 10 p.m. after 35 hours is 9 a.m. Tuesday. Right? Good? Yes. So, with this we will conclude the concept of clocks. Just giving 10 seconds break. Let me know if everything is clear, any doubts, any issues. Point here is, if you watch or listen to it one time, surely you will not get anything in the brain. Okay. Already, this is very much accumulated with lot of stuff. So, if you watch it one time, nothing will come. Watch at least 2 or 3 times. I am not talking about only this video, whatever it is. If you listen to anything once, in case if it is a story, that is a second thing. But when you are understanding the concepts of arithmetic and reasoning, it is necessary for you to at least listen 1 or 2 times. Repeated revisions will happen. When repeated revisions will happen, brain can store the memory a little more faster. Then, after repeated revisions, what you have to do? You have to practice. Okay. If you practice a number of problems and try to apply the concepts to those problems, then things become simple for you. Right? Yes. Next is Venn diagrams. Okay, Venn diagrams is nothing but there is a data given. We will maximum try to accommodate the data into Venn diagrams to come to a conclusion in simple ways. We can decode it simply also. We do not require, what is a Venn diagram basically? So, this is how the representation of values will be there. Okay. You might have seen this, right? This is how the representation of values will be there. So, this one circle, if it is A, if this one circle, this is B, this one circle, this is C, that means both A and B is this area. Okay. Both B and C is this area. Both A and C is this area. Simpler terms I am telling. And all A, B, C, if you have to accommodate this area. All A, B, C. That means, again, what does that mean? This area which is there, it is what? It is only A area. It is only A. Similarly, this area which is there, this is only C. Similarly, this area which is there, this is only B. You are understanding? Yes? Yes? Let us solve the questions and see. First question, read the question. In a group of 100 people, so total people how much? Total people are? The total people are how much? 100 people. Okay. 70 speak German. So, German how many members are speaking ma? 70. And 50 can speak French. So, French how many members are speaking? 50. Okay. If all the people speak at least one of the two languages, so all 100 people will speak at least one of the two languages, then how many can speak exactly one language? Let us represent this in Venn diagram. So, this represents Germany, this represents French. Now, all the people are talking at least one language. Yes. So, those people who are talking both the languages, how we can figure out? Germany 70, French 50. 70 minus 50 is 20. So, 20 people are those who are talking both. 20 people are those who are talking both. Clear till here? Yes. Germany totally 50 are there. French totally 50 are there. Sorry, Germany totally 70 are there. French totally 50 are there. So, both who are speaking, it is 20. Yes. So, this is 20. When this is 20, only Germany is how much? 70 minus 20. Only Germany. Only Germany. Yes. We can write it here. It is 50. Similarly, only French is how much? Only French. Already 20 people are there here. That means remaining how many people we can accommodate here? Only French? 30 people. What are they asking? How many can speak exactly one language? Exactly one language Germany, that is 50, plus exactly one language French, that is 30. So, 50 plus 30, it is 80 people can speak exactly one language. That means these 50 people can't speak French, these 30 people can't speak Germany. So, they can speak exactly one language, that is 80. Yeah? Yes? If you represent it in a Venn diagram, it becomes simple. Right? Next question. Let us go for the next question. In an exam, 60% of the candidates passed in science. Okay. And then 70% candidates passed in history and 10% of the candidates failed in both the subjects. If 30 candidates passed in both the subjects, then what is the total number of candidates who appeared in the exam? We want total number of candidates. First of all, how many subjects we have? We have science and history. Okay, take science, then take history. Okay, science and history. What they said? 10% of candidates failed in both. First, right? 10% here. Okay, 10% of candidates failed in both. Now, if you see 60% of candidates passed in science, that means how many persons failed in science? Failed in science, how many persons? 40%. Yes, this we are taking failed value, okay? We are taking failed value. So, 10%, right? Already there is 10 here, remaining how much we can accommodate here? 20. So, from this figure, it is evident that students failed at least one subject. How can we get at least one subject? One subject plus two subjects. Yes. So, the total students who failed at least in one subject is 30, one subject here, plus 20 plus 2 subjects. At least is nothing but least value, and above that also we have to take. So, least value is 30, 20, above that is 10. So how much we get here? 60% of students failed at least in how much? Failed at least in one subject. Okay, 60% of the students, if they are failed at least in one subject, then how many students are passed in both the subjects? See, 60% of students failed at least in one subject. So, how many students passed in both the subjects, ma? Percentage? Total, if you take 100%, minus students failed at least in one subject is 60%. So, pass percentage is 40%. Will you all agree with this? Pass percentage is 40%. Now, they said 30 candidates passed in both the subjects. Already we got pass percentage 40%. So, 40% of total strength which I am taking as X is equal to 30. Clear? What we want? We want total candidates. So, 40% of total candidates is 30. 40% is pass percentage. 40% of total candidates is 30. 40% we can write as 2 by 5. So, X is equal to 30 into 5 by 2. Or 2 1s are 2 15s are. So, 15 5s are 75. So, the total students who appeared in the examination will be how much? 75. Right? Right? Clear? What we have done is initially we took failed percentage. From that we got at least one subject failed students. So, if students failed at least in one subject is 60%, remaining all students are pass students only. So, out of 100%, remaining all students are pass students, that means 40%. Yes, already we know pass students are 30. So, 40% of total strength is 30. Right? Clear? Okay. Next question. In an exam, 49% of candidates failed in economics and 36% failed in history and 15% failed in both subjects. If total number of candidates who passed in economics alone is 63, then what is the total number of candidates appeared in the examination? Same thing which we have done earlier. Take economics and take what? Economics and history. Okay. 15% failed in both subjects. Okay, 15% failed in both subjects. Right? 49% of candidates failed in economics. Already 15% we have accommodated here. Remaining how much percentage will be there, ma? 34%. Yes. Next 36% failed in history. 15% already we accommodated here. So, remaining is 21%. Clear? Yes. Now, if you see, this is failed value. Same thing. The students who failed at least in one subject is 34 plus 15 plus 21. Yes, the students who failed at least in one subject is this much. So, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 1, 10. Yes, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 70% of students failed at least in one subject. Right? That means passed students is how much? Students passed in both the subjects is 100 minus 70, 30%. Right? Now, we will take another Venn diagram. Okay. Now, this is pass percentage. Okay. Passed strength. So, we know that 30% students passed in both the subjects. So, we write 30 here. When 30% of students passed both the subjects, see here, observe carefully. 49% of candidates failed in economics means 51% of candidates passed in, okay fine, 49% of candidates failed in economics. So, obviously 51% passed. So, already there is 30 here, this is economics, this is history, okay. Already there is 30 here, how much we can accommodate here? 21%, okay. Yes, and we don't require anything else now. See, they said candidates who passed in economics alone is 63. candidates who passed in economics alone is 63. So, 21% of total strength is equal to 63. 21% are those who passed in economics alone. So, 21% of total strength is 63, or x is equal to 63 into 100 by 21. 21 ones are, 21 threes are. So, x is equal to 300. So, the total strength appeared in both the examinations is how much? 300. Right? Clear? Yes? Any doubts, any issues, please let us know. In case if now you might be just following or going with the flow. In case in future, once you start doing problems, then if you have any doubts, you can comment down. Also, in case if you want a comprehensive structure of this syllabus and many number of sets, already the app is available. Go and check the app. Right? Next question. In a college, there are 3 electives and at least one elective is compulsory to select. Okay. 75% of students opted for maths. See, 75% of students opted for maths. Okay. Next, what they are saying, 62% of students opted for physics. 62% of students opted for physics. Okay. And then 88% of students opted for chemistry. Okay, 88% of students opted for chemistry. Right. What is the question here? A student can have dual or triple degree, triple specialization. What is the minimum number of students that are specializing in all the 3 streams? Minimum number of students specializing in all the 3 streams we want. First of all, if you observe, 75% are specialization in maths. They are specializing, they are doing specialization or electing or taking an elective as maths. If 75% are taking the elective as maths, then remaining 25% has the choice of taking physics or chemistry or both physics and chemistry. Yes. Similarly, if 62% are opting for physics, remaining 38% can have an access of opting maths, chemistry or both maths and chemistry. Right? Similarly, 88% are opting for chemistry. That means 12% has the possibility of taking maths, physics and maths and physics as their elective. Yes, yes. That means to the maximum any student can take an elective. How much? Total is 8 plus 2, 10 plus 5. 2 plus 3, 5, 6, 7. So, 75% to the maximum any student can have an elective as physics, any student can have an elective as chemistry, yes, or maths or all the 3. Maximum all the 3 specialization 75% of students can do. Yes, in case if there is no overlap, in such cases maximum we can see that 75% of students can have specialization in all the 3 electives to a maximum. Yes, when to the maximum 75% of students can have these 3 electives, okay, can take these 3 electives, then to the minimum how many students can take an elective, take 3 specializations, can do specialization in 3 subjects, 100 minus 75. So, to the minimum 25% of students can have or can take 3 subjects, as their specialization, right? Are you able to understand? See, 75% are opting maths, which means remaining 25% can opt for physics or chemistry or both physics and chemistry, right? Next, 62% can opt for physics, which means 38 can opt for maths, chemistry or maths and chemistry. Similarly, 88 for chemistry means 12% can opt for maths, physics or maths and chemistry, maths and physics, right. Now, if you see, if you take total of this, we get 75%, which means this 75% students have an option of taking only physics, only chemistry, only maths, or they have an option of taking all three as their electives. Getting my point? So, this 75% to the maximum students 75% can take all three subjects as their specialization. When 75% to the maximum can take all three subjects specialization, obviously remaining 25% only, no? Yes. So, minimum how many students can take all the three subjects as their specialization? Minimum 25% can take. Yes, right. So, option A 25% is the correct answer. Done? Right. Let us go for the next question. Any doubts till now, please let me know. Okay. See the next question. In a city, 45% of the people read the Hindu and Bhaskar newspapers. So, we have Hindu newspaper, Bhaskar newspaper and Indian Express newspaper. This is Hindu newspaper, Bhaskar newspaper and Indian Express newspaper. Fine. And what they are saying, 45% of people read Hindu and Bhaskar newspaper. Okay. So, Hindu and Bhaskar newspaper, both 45% of people are reading. Next, what they said, 15% read only Indian Express. So, this is the value for only, right? 15% read only Indian Express. Cool. Now, it is important. What they are saying, okay, 15% read only Indian Express and 75% read Bhaskar newspaper, and 75% read Bhaskar newspaper means already 45 is accommodated here, remaining how much? 30%. Okay, fine. Now, if nobody reads all three newspapers, condition is no one is reading all the three newspapers. That means this area is not there. No one is reading all the three newspapers, no? Yes. That means either people can read 2 newspapers at a time, not 3 newspapers at a time. Okay. What question they are asking is, and everybody reads at least 1 newspaper out of the Hindu, Bhaskar and Indian Express newspapers. How many read the Indian Express newspapers? How many read the Indian Express newspapers? Okay. See, first of all, if you observe, Hindu and Bhaskar newspapers, Hindu and Bhaskar newspapers are read by how much? 45% of students. Hindu and Bhaskar newspaper read by 45% of students. It means this 45% of people cannot read any other newspaper, no? Because the condition is very clear that 3 newspapers are not read. 3 newspapers are not read by single person. So, here if you see, Hindu and Bhaskar newspaper are read by 45% people, which means this 45 people cannot read Indian Express. Yes. So, to the maximum, how many people can read Indian Express? To the maximum, total 100% of people minus already 45 people are reading Hindu and Bhaskar, who we can't accommodate into Indian Express. So, to the maximum, 55% of people can read Indian Express newspaper. That is what they are asking. So, maximum 55% of people can read Indian Express. Clear? Right? Okay. Let us go for the next question. Yeah, question number 26. See the question. In a class of 400 students, 125 passed in quant and reasoning, 125 passed in reasoning and English, 100 passed in quant and English, 50 students passed in all 3 subjects. If no students has failed in all the 3 subjects, what is the total number of students who passed in quant only, reasoning only, English only? Okay, let us take the diagram. 3 subjects, na? One is quant, other one is reasoning, other one is English. First of all, observe, 50 students passed in all the 3 subjects. So, this is a value where 50 students we can accommodate, right? Okay. Next, if you see, they said 125 passed in quant and reasoning. Quant and reasoning is this area, this complete area. Yes, quant and reasoning is this complete area. 125 passed. Already 50 accommodated here. So, how much we can accommodate here? 75. Similarly, reasoning and English, if you see 125, same thing now, we can accommodate 75 here. And if you take quant and English, how much? 100 passed. Already 50 is there here, so 50 here. Now, we need only quant, only reasoning, only English. Let us take this A, this B and C. Okay. Now, how can we get only these values? From total strength of 400, if we can subtract this strength, yes, then we can get the remaining value, because they said no student has failed in all the 3 subjects. That means all 400 students have passed in one or the other subjects, right? So, what 400 out of 400 we have to subtract this values. So, it is 70, sorry, I will write it here, ma. Okay. Please let me know if this is visible. Okay. 400 students minus how much? 75 plus 50 plus 50 plus 75. Yes. So, it is 400 students minus 75, 75, 150. 50, 50, 100. So, it is 250. So, 400 minus 250 is how much? 150 students. So, 150 students are only quant, only reasoning and only English. Yes. So, option B 150 is the correct answer. Clear? Right? Next question. Read this very carefully. Read the following passage and answer the given questions. Okay. There are 300 workers who work for a company. So, in a company there are how many workers? Total workers are 300. Okay. Out of which 125 are women. So, women workers are 125. Then men workers will be how much? 300 minus 125. So, it is 175 men workers. Okay. 140 workers are married. Okay. Now, 130 workers are graduates, it seems. Fine. See, married workers are how much? 140. If you see here, 75 men are married. So, out of married total workers, men married is how much? 75. Then women married will be how much? 140 minus 75. 140 minus 75 is 65. Clear? Yes. Next, 130 workers are graduates. So, total graduates is how much? 130. Out of which 75 men are graduates. So, men who are graduates is how much? 75. Then, how many women will be graduates? Women graduates. 130 minus 75, how much, ma? 55? Yes. So, 55 women graduates are there. Next, you see 100 married workers, okay, 100 married workers are graduates. Married workers who are graduates is how many? 100. You are understanding, no? Married workers who are graduates is 100. Out of which 45 are men. That means married men who are graduates is 45. Yes. Out of 100, if married men who are graduates is 45, then married women who are graduates is how much? 55 only. Right? Is it clear? See this value, see this value. Next question, it will be helpful. So, we have decoded the complete thing. So, let's go to the question. What is the question they are asking? How many unmarried women are graduates? Let us see. If you see, women who are married, women who are graduates is 55 and married women who are graduates is 55. That means there are no unmarried women who are graduates. Total women who are graduates 55 and married women who are graduates is 55. So, there are no unmarried women who are graduates. How many unmarried women are graduates? There are no unmarried women are graduates. So, it is 0, right? Okay. Next question. First of all, let me know, did you all understand how we decoded it? Just based on the information given, we came to a conclusion, that's all, right? Okay? Perfect. Next question. How many unmarried women work in the company? They are asking unmarried women working in the company. See here, total women working in the company is 125. Okay. And married women in the company, how much? Women married 65. Okay. So, total women in the company is 125 and married woman is how much? 65. So, unmarried woman will be how much, ma? 125 minus 60? It is 60. So, option B, 60 is the correct answer. Option B, 60 is the correct answer. Clear? Yes? Simple? Let's go for the next question. See this. Find the number of positive integers between 10 and 100 which are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5. Okay. We want number of positive integers between 10 and 100. Number of positive integers between 10 and 100. Okay. Which are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5. First of all, what I am doing is, I am taking numbers from 1 to 90. Okay. I am taking numbers from 1 to 90. I will tell you why it is later. So, this 1 to 90 numbers, I am breaking them into blocks of 30. Break them into blocks of 30. Okay. Yes, I am just telling you a simple method of doing this. When you break them into blocks of 30, from 1 to 30, tell me what are the numbers which are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5. Yes, 7. See, 1 you remove, 2 divisible by 2, 3 divisible by 3, 5 divisible by 5, 4 divisible by 2 again, 6 divisible by 2 and 3 again. So, in such way, if you see, those are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5, it is 7, then it is 11, then it is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yes, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 gone, 23, 24 gone, 25 gone, they are all divisible, 26 gone, 27. So, between 1 and 30, how many numbers we got? 7 to 27. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, but we need digits between 10 and 100. So, we can eliminate 7 here. So, between 10 and 30, if you see, we get 6 digits. Next block of from 31 to 60. If you see, if you take from 31 to 60, this is first block. From 31 to 60, if you see, 31, yes, 31. After 31, all these numbers will repeat again. So, 37, 41, yes, then it is 43, 47, then it will be 49, then it will be 53, then 57. Yes, yes, that's all. So, what is happening here? All these numbers will repeat again. Even if you take next digits also, all those numbers will repeat again. So, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, we got 8. Between 31 and 60, we got 8. Similarly, between 61 and 90 also, we will get 8. Okay. Overall, how many numbers we got? 8 plus 8 plus 6. Till 90 only, till 90 only. But they are asking, after 90, we have another, how many? Till 100 we want, no? After 90, we have only 2 numbers, which is 91 and 97. Yes. So, these are 2 numbers. So, how many numbers we got? 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2. That is 24. So, between 10 and 100 we have 24 digits, 24 integers which are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5. You understood how we can take this? Yes, breaking. See, if you have to take values divisibility by 2, how many numbers will get? Approximately 44 or so. Like that, if you take all divisibility, add, subtract, this is going to take much time. Here I have simply divided this into 3 blocks and got the answers. Yes? Yes? Right. Last question for this day. Out of 360 students in a class, 14 students failed in all 3 subjects, that is Hindi, English and Maths. Only 288 students passed in only 1 subject and 42 students passed in only 2 subjects. How many students passed in at most 2 subjects but at least in 1 subject? First of all, let us draw the diagram. This. So, it is Hindi, English and Maths, right? What are they saying? Total 360 students it seems, okay. 14 failed in all the 3 subjects, okay fine, let it be. So, only Hindi I am taking A, only English I am taking B, only Maths I am taking C. Similarly, both Hindi and English I take X, both English and Maths I take Y, both Hindi and Maths I take Z, and this value some K I am taking, okay. This is how a diagram is. What they told, see, read the question. 288 students passed in only 1 subject. Only 1 subject means A plus B plus C. Yes, this is only Hindi, this is only English, this is only Maths. So, A plus B plus C is how much? 288 students. Next, what they told? 40 students passed in only 2 subjects it seems. So, only 2 subjects means this one and this one, right? Yes. So, what happened? X plus Y plus Z if you take, they passed in only 2 subjects. How many? 42. Yes. Now, read the question carefully. How many students passed in at most 2 subjects? At most, see, this important. At most 2 subjects means maximum 2 subjects, that's all. At least 2 subjects means minimum 2 subjects, more than that also we can take the value. But at most 2 subjects means maximum 2 subjects only. So, maximum 2 subjects value is 4. Yes, maximum 2 subjects, below that also we can take, sorry. At most, okay, at most 2 subjects, fine. So, at most 2 subjects, 42 students, 2 subjects and remaining 288 students also 1 subject they have cleared. That means, we can take A plus B plus C plus X plus Y plus Z is our answer, right. At most 2 subjects, it is X plus Y plus Z, and less than 2 subjects also we can take, that is 1 subject, it is A plus B plus C. So, it is 288 plus 42. What will be the answer ma? 8 plus 2 is 10, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 13, 2 plus 1 is 3. So, 330 students have passed in at most 2 subjects, but at least 1 subject, clear, right. So, option D 330 is the correct answer, clear. Did you all understand? Chintu, 27 is divisible by 3. Oh, okay. In this question, oh, sorry ma. Thank you for the correction. It's 29 now, right. It's 29, here also it is 59. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the correction, Chintu. Right? Okay. Cool. Now it is clear, I guess. Okay. So, with this, we have concluded our session. See, I'll once again tell you, if you have any doubts after this session, you can just check out the video once and comment your doubts in the comment section. Yes, right? Hope this session is fruitful to you, and I am telling you once again, please remember, practice more and more so that it becomes easy for you to handle any type of questions. Yes? Yes? Good to go? Keep homework in your mind. Yes? Right. So, if everything is fine, let's sign off. Okay. So, then this is Ramya signing off. We will meet with a new topic in the next session. Thank you.